Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for more Age of Wonders 4. Was gone last weekend to see the eclipse. It was very, very cool. Steve loved it, but he has decided to return because fighting dragons is... Seeing the eclipse is important, but saving the world from dragons kind of is too. Speaking of doing that, we've got an army to deal with. We've got a couple armies, actually, maybe more than a couple. We've got a lot. The blue dragon, who seems to be the arcane affiliated one, the magic dragon, seems to be coming at me from two different directions at once. I did notice that this army up here is pretty beat up. This derelict workshop seems to be working in my favor, at least for the time being, because everything that comes at me from the north seems to have the crap beaten out of them on their way through there. So actually, maybe those guys aren't as bad off as I was thinking, but that army's taken some damage. So I am going to move over there and intercept them first, and then return to deal with these guys down here. I almost called him Jormag, but that is Bazorkan. And then over here, I have noticed I have a slight problem in the east. The derelict workshop has spawned and sent something after me. I need to deal with that. I think I have a plan for it, but before I do, let's get into your feedback from the last couple weeks that I've been off. First off, a comment for me. I just had to put a reminder down because I had picked up an item, the Ankh of the Phoenix, and I never actually equipped it on anyone, but I was thinking that might be a handy thing for Jormag here to have. One turn after the unit dies, it comes back to life with 40% of its total hit points. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to put that on my dragon, just because Jormag's going to probably end up being my most powerful hero if the game goes on for long enough. So giving him resurrect ability seems like a good choice. From Space Donut, Mage Lock cannons always hit regardless of guided projectiles. It was a slight correction on something I was talking about earlier, of how I had gotten guided projectiles and it was good for the Mage Lock cannons. The Mage Lock cannons have 100% accuracy. They don't miss if you can hit whatever it is, if you're within range to hit whatever it is you're aiming at. So I'm not seeing one in a stack here, but yeah, basically I know I've got one somewhere. Yeah, I think this army's got one. Yeah, so if you just look at fire cannon, it just says always hits within a range of 5. So, and technically you can stretch that out a bit if you use the line damage and target ground. But yeah, they don't miss. From Chris Lighthawk, don't forget road building is an option to reach places that I might not normally be able to get. This is an ongoing problem of mine. I tend to not remember that road building is an option if I need to squeeze out a little bit of extra movement to get somewhere, but I will try, once again, to keep that in mind going forward. I am remarkably forgetful when it comes to stuff like that. From Iceberg, Comet Breath takes all 3 actions, so it can't be used if enemy dragon flies out of my zone of control. That's going to be very useful for dealing with Bazorkan over here. Basically, his breath attack is that, where was it? I think I talked about this a little bit in the last episode. This dragon breath attack is the ranged one that deals damage to all units in a 2-hex radius, but as you can see, it does indeed require all 3 action points. So if I block him off and force him to move or have units stationed next to him, he can't use it, and if he moves away, he still can't use it. So surrounding this guy, or at least keeping some units within range to keep him from using his abilities, is something that I definitely am going to want to do when I fight him. Dang, he's got some good other units there backing him up. A couple heroes and a spellbreaker I noticed before clicking off of that. From Emil Soderman, the dragon north of me with the yellow border colors is not the Order dragon. That's actually the Materium one. I had him mistaken. You can maybe tell by the fact that his capital city has frickin' 265 defense. Holy crap. I'll get into that later. That's something I didn't notice. But yes, this... whatever this guy's name is, Voxabos the Forge Farger, Forge Farger, Father. Good gosh, I really have no excuse. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I should be awake by now. 25 Materium and then 2 Astral. So yeah, he definitely is the Materium dragon. That's for sure. So yeah, I can expect Materium-based spells. Let's not plan for Order and be unpleasantly surprised. And then from Queen Wormline, improved siege capabilities before sieging. They noticed the problem over here. and informed me that I might want to improve my siege capabilities before running headfirst into that. I did plan on getting the siege specialization, the +1 siege project slot. I'm actually just going to go ahead and pick these up now because they require some Imperium, and I don't want to forget to get them. So I'm just going to grab that now. Oh, hang on a second. I do have right of possession here. I could get that special Balor with power from Slaughter. That might be good getting online early. And then this one... I don't know if I'll use that or not. I kind of think I would rather like turn cities into vassals and get their gold income. This would give me permanent gold income from raising cities. Ooh, there's a lot of good stuff in here. I can't siege quite yet. I'm not ready to go running into enemy territory. As you can see from the state of this army, who are just barely holding it together, all these guys just had their first major run-in with that Forge Father dragon, and they got the absolute crap beaten out of them. We were victorious, but it was rough. So I definitely can't survive that long just sitting in enemy territory and getting beat up like that. So I have to come up with a different plan. And that is where Queen Wormline's other suggestion came into play. Aside from Tremor Ritual, which I was planning to use anyway, there is this handy mage tower over here that I haven't done anything with yet. It's going to be a tough structure to clear. It's a Gold Ancient Wonder, but it does give that Wizard's Bombardment Siege project, which does an absolute ton of fortification damage. I think it's like 15 points of fortification damage. I definitely want to get my hands on that before trying to tackle this city here. So I'm going to be trying to get some units over there to deal with that. The problem then becomes, what do I do? So, like, how do I do that? It's going to be a hard battle, and my best armies are probably these guys over here with all the tier 4 units. I think probably Sharon's army is maybe best suited to go in there and try to deal with that. She's got a very good balance of units that could probably handle a little bit of anything, but I am going to sneak this guy in here just to take a peek. Oh, wait, I can't do it without a hero. I can't even look. Crap, I forgot about that. Okay, well, never mind. I think probably I'm just going to send Sharon's army over there. The problem is they are very beat up. It should only take them like 3 turns to heal, though, so I can get them started. They can heal up a little bit more in Texas when they pass through. I think Texas, it gets another border expansion soon, so I'm going to pick up that one right there and get one step closer to it. And then I could probably get it on the turn after. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay. So, Sharon, your army needs to start heading out. I think these guys can hold for a little while. But the problem that I also have is that before I can go north, I also have to deal with the Derelict Workshop, which is now sending crap to siege in the back line. I have a plan for this too. Basically, I'm going to turn these guys around. I was planning on sending them to the west to take care of this, but that's gonna have to wait. I've still got 20 turns on that, so I got plenty of time. What I think I'm going to do with these guys is just kind of throw them at this Derelict Workshop. If I lose some low tier units, I can just replace them with higher tier 3s, which I kind of need to do anyway. Money's a little scarce, so if I lose some tier 1s at this point in the game, it's probably not the worst thing that could happen. So I'm going to send them all back this way. These guys are in siege mode, so they won't move to attack any armies. So if I split off some units, it's fine. They will be okay. I can get these guys most of the way back. I can split off the faster Hound Masters into their own group. And I'm just going to send these guys too. We're just going to throw everything I've got at that Derelict Workshop. I will probably even pull these guys off. I don't know if they'll make it in time, but they can't do anything about this by themselves. Actually, I am producing some other units out of my capital. Well, no, not out of my capital. What do we got here? Dragoons. I could produce more units out of my capital. I should really keep making those Mage-Lock cannons, so I'll grab a couple more of those. And maybe just go in there and blow everything up with cannons. It could work. I do have another Mage-Lock up here, too. And then I've got down here more Dragoons on the way. Probably throw another Ironclad in the mix, why not? And just build units down there to deal with that. But everything that I've got currently available in this area is going to join forces with this army, which has an elemental, and also I can summon another elemental. So may not have any heroes in this group, but you don't need heroes to clear an infestation. So that's kind of how I'm going to play it. I'll position these guys here for now and go ahead and summon. I have a Stone Spirit ready. He's going to have to be summoned up here and make his way down. But yeah, I'm going to want him in the group too. Also, it was suggested to me by Queen Wormline that it might be worth getting some Watchers. They have abilities that mark enemy targets. I haven't honestly used these guys much. I've never done a magic build in this game. My brother plays magic build like all the time. He loves it, so maybe I'm missing out on something. But he does use these Watchers a lot, and they seem really good, so I'll give them a try. I know they can mark targets, so I will go ahead and grab one. It's going to take it a couple turns to summon, but that's okay. And also, Earth Shatter is ready. I'm going to go ahead and just knock this mountain out right here. And that clears my path to get in there and cause a mess. So that's the plan. All right, so with all that taken care of, I guess I could throw this extra guy down here too, because he's not really needed there. Hopefully, after that big battle with Yellow, there's a bit of a lull here before the next wave comes. Hopefully, we'll see. And I'm also a little bit hopeful that this army is actually going to be able to handle what's in that mage's tower. But I'm going to have to try. So, meanwhile, back out in the west, we've got Steve and Jormag and company, and they have a mess to deal with over here. I probably will just pull the Harriers out of this one and let the big boys handle this one. So I'll send Jormag over there. You guys can come all the way back, I suppose. Steve and the cannon group. Yeah, I think I'm good with this mix. Okay. Let's send the knight in. It'll pull everyone. Low risk battle. It won't be an easy fight by any means. We'll see what the auto says, but I got a feeling I'm gonna need to probably do this one manually. Oh, good gosh. What in the heck happened? Alright. Let's retry that. Alright, well. Nice open desert battlefield. I like these ones. Especially considering, well, actually I have guided projectiles, so it doesn't really matter if trees get in the way. I would love to know what in the heck went wrong in this fight, though. I got freaking wrecked. Okay, and honestly, most of this stuff isn't really even that scary. I mean, there's the mirror mimic, but that can turn into any of my units other than the heroes. And then there's this guy back here. I'm gonna take up a defensive position and use the cannon to force them to come to me. So probably pick some natural obstacle. This rock will work. Why can my Dark Knight not move? They're already stunned. What is this? Okay, I don't know what all this is. Allows this unit to cast an additional spell this turn. 20 combat casting points. Okay, his heroes allow him to cast extra spells. Okay, so that's probably part of the reason he messed me up so bad. How far can you conjure a rune stone out? Right there. Alright, so that's an ability he can use after moving. So I'm going to pull him to the center of the battlefield as well. I got AoE stunned here, which is not great if he can do that every turn. He'll run out of magic eventually, but he's probably got a lot. Let's get the gremlin in the back, the shield's up in the front. And guns kind of back here a little bit. They don't have to be right behind him. I've got guided projectiles, so may as well make use of it. Steve does have an animal summon he can use. I'm going to use the giant to hopefully lure some people into attacking this right here, because they can now reach it. Or at least one of them can. And then I'll pull the cannon over here. We'll see what the mirror mimic changes into. I kind of hope he just changes into a cannon, because then I can run him down pretty quickly. Alright, let's keep some shields mixed in with my guys. Maybe stretch out into a line. If he's got an AoE stun, which seemed to affect these units in kind of a circle, then spreading out into a line is probably a better idea. In fact, we're going to go a very wide line on this side and kind of surround this army a bit more. I'll see what he does with this. Okay, I'm just getting hammered with spells every turn. That could be a problem. What did he turn into? Did he turn into a tier 1? I think he did. I think he turned into one of my pikemen. Okay. His spells are messing me up very badly, though. Yeah, he just turned into a freaking mercenary. What are you thinking, dude? That is a waste. Alright, well, let's see here. What can we do? Did Jormag did not get stunned this turn, which is good. I'm gonna need that breath attack here. Can freeze. I've got spells of my own that I can use. The Ironclad's got Barrage. That deals damage in a 1 hex radius. This can... I want to look at what these do. Next attack inflicts bleeding. Next attack inflicts fire. Probably don't want the fire one, because that kind of doesn't work well with frozen. Sundering shot. Sundered defense. That's probably the one. This is probably the one that I want. And then we're gonna barrage this whole area here. Oh. Hang on. Can I move and still do that? I don't really know what these symbols mean. That one confuses me every time. Well, I can always check. It probably just means I'll shoot twice instead of 3 times. Okay. Yep. Okay, plenty of sundered defense on that group, so that's a pretty good hit. Let's see. I wish this line went that way and got more of the spell breakers. I need to kill them. They do a lot of damage. And I probably can. Where's my gremlin? Did you get stunned? No, you didn't. Okay, good. I'm gonna need you to turn some people around. I'm not sure if he can get that far, though. What spells do I have access to? Let's take a quick look here. Mental Mark lowers resistance and marks targets. Designate target, which marks and distracts. I might be leaning towards that one, but we'll see. Pinning Barrage marks targets and does physical damage. That would be good because of the AoE group, kind of in the middle. And can immobilize. Okay. Now we might be talking. What about right there? Or right there. If I immobilize those guys... It doesn't seem to indicate that I'll immobilize the spell guys, the guys on horseback that cast the spells. What are these guys called? Spell breakers. Are they somehow immune to that? Astral Tune, Astral Blood, Lightning Focus. I'm not sure of anything that indicates they'd be immune to being immobilized. But my thought was pin them down and then move units next to them. You know what? I'm just going to hit the big group in the middle with it. Because most of them are melee, so they literally can't do anything if they get locked into place. Okay, most of them have been marked. So I'm going to... Let's see, I can probably cancel his retaliation and just charge the pikeman. This guy is still pretty tough because he's still a mirror mimic, so I think he keeps some of his stats. I'm going to use the cannon to break his guard. I need to treat him still like he's a tier 4. And then I can get this guy around and flank him. And I can get this guy around and flank him. And then we can... Once I kill him, he's going to turn back into the mirror mimic, so I have to be prepared to deal with that. The dragon can move up there and mess those guys up pretty bad. In fact, I maybe should have used the other spell that lowers their resistance, because I'm about to do a big elemental attack with that dragon. Trying to figure out who's the best person to do the last little bit of damage. Has this guy been immobilized by chance? No. They're all marked quite a bit. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do is move this guy up to here. I'll go ahead and hit him with that guy. And then I will hit him with this one. That will turn him back into the mirror mimic. And then I can finish him off with somebody else. Maybe the charge guy here? Yeah, probably do use him. Or maybe I can catch him in the in Jormag's breath attack. Depending on what angle I shove him, I think I probably could. Jormag's going to get right up in there and maybe in trouble, but they've got the Ankh of the Phoenix now, so I can afford to be a little more aggressive with them. I think the angle I need to shove him is right here. There we go. And then if Jormag moves up one more, I get him and I get the unit in the back there. Let's do that. And I froze and slowed some stuff. So I haven't really done much about the army on the side, but I messed these guys up pretty bad, so that's good for me. He's frozen. So I probably should focus on the shields here if I can. Alright, I'm going to use the Dragoon and get behind his lines. Probably shoot a gun at him, because I really would like to clear out those shield guys. I've also got this dog, and these guys would be ideal for going and just getting in the way over here. Maybe breaking guard. I actually kind of want to use him over here, yeah. I need to take some of these things out. Let's see, Steve could kill him. Steve could also summon an animal, which might be a good choice. What can this guy do? Archon Smite. Okay, I don't have anyone with low morale. I think I'm probably just going to put him here to disrupt these spellbreakers for a minute. I don't need to worry about units getting in the way. This cannon, I'm going to say, can go ahead and take that shot. There's not really anything else that I really wanted to do that badly. Volcanic Smash. That could be fun. Those units are bunched up correctly for it, too. figure it out. So it's like a 7 hex attack, but he stands on one of them. So if I stood him here, it wouldn't hit a friendly. But he's got to have all 3 movement points to do it, so it doesn't really help me that much right now. I think I'm just going to try to pin these guys in using the giant. I just need to disrupt them. Oh, I could kill with this mage lock. If I land that 75, I'll take it. Dang, okay, well, I could still kill. I just gotta get in with this guy. Steve's got more important things to do on this turn, so may use get any of them through. No, they've kind of blocked this guy off. He may have to run through the well, he could run around, I think. Yeah, he can make it. All right. There we go. Takes one down. And then I'm just going to surround the other one. Probably go to shield mode. Actually, better to protect the giant, I think, with the shield. Yeah, just do that. Waste their time. Okay, gremlins, what can we do with you? Still trying to set up that shot for Steve, and I think I might go for it on that guy in the middle, the one who's got more health. Either that or Steve's just going to summon an animal. Steve should mark something, though. I keep forgetting to do that. How about that guy in the middle? Yeah, we'll get the free mark on him. Make sure Steve doesn't move doing this. Okay. And then go ahead and summon your animal. Yeah. Let's get... Oh, good. I was hoping for a charge one. Okay. Awesome. This will let me go after a lot of different stuff, actually. I've got options. Or I could even phase. The unicorn's one of my favorites to get. Let's see. I could kill him. I could go after him. Who's left? I've got the unicorn. I've got the gremlins. I've got a mage lock somewhere. I guess it's this guy. Okay. Yeah, he can't really do anything right now, so I'll just move him up and mark something with him. Probably that guy, just because he's got more health. Okay. And you can move up and... Let's see, you got that poison shot. May as well use that. Is that melee range? 2 hex cone. Wouldn't be a bad thing to use there if I can get the right angle on it. I think this would be the right angle, right? Yeah. Right here, I think. Could get 2 of them with it. More sundering defense. And I've still got my Dragoon. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm going to use the Dragoon to take that shield guy over here. Oh, I can't quite get him. He's close, though. Well, I could get him with the unicorn if we tag team. But I was hoping to be able to... I could also get him with the gremlin. But this is a flank as it is right now, so I'm going to take this. There's a small chance that I crit here. Okay, I did not crit. That's okay. I'm going to... I'll go back here with this guy for now. Just so he's kind of behind the enemy. And then the gremlin... I got that knight. Okay, I do have the knight. Okay, I forgot about him. He's also got one of those cone-based attacks. You might hit Jormag with it, but Jormag should have a little bit of resistance, so I'm not super worried about that. Oh, wait, he can't use it anyway, though, because he's... Yeah, he's... It would require all his action points. Okay, well, in that case, just go ahead and kill him. Finish him off. And then I'm going to have the gremlin turn this shield guy around. He's behind you. It'll flip him. Oh, that'll just straight up crit him. Okay, cool. That works for me. I think it's just this unicorn now. I'm not worried about the pikeman. He's frozen. I think what I'm going to do is phase the unicorn right here, just to block off any way for that spelljammer to escape, or spellbreaker, and go ahead and just land an attack on him. I want to keep that guy locked down. Okay. There goes my dogs. That's fine. They want to go after the dragoon. That's okay. The tank has seen better days. Why is that thing taking so much damage? It has 5 defense. Why? I guess it's the shock damage. That must be it. I can probably fix it up. I think I've got guys that can do that. Where are you? Yeah, go ahead and heal him. That's a patch up. That's got a range of 1. So Glad cannot reach target. Why not? Okay, hang on. I gotta clear some crap up down here. May be able to actually finish the battle on this turn. Well, maybe not, but I can come close. Let's start pressuring that hero. I believe they are a ranged attacker, so now they're pinned. Unless they have an ability that can get them out of it. They do have... Crap, they do have sprint. Okay, could it say they could just leave if they wanted to? I would like you to go ahead and take the 75%, blast them. And I just need to kill everything around me here. Okay, got a decent lined up shot here. I will take that one. Removing star blades. Why did I remove star blades? Mark of misfortune, maybe? Purging arrows. Ah, that's it. Okay, cool. I would like to move the cannon away, and I think it's safe to do so now, because that would have canceled his retaliation, so then I should be able to heal it up. There we go. You a nice big bunch of health, and blast you. Okay, and then can Steve actually kill him with a stab now? Alright. So we'll probably just use Steve to shoot something. I would like to get that hero fully pinned down, but until then, we'll just do as much damage as we can to it. This guy can heal something, but nothing really needs healed besides the tank that they almost killed, so I'm going to use him to instead mark her. And let's see, I need to deal with this stuff here, so why don't you cancel his defense mode? You can cancel his retaliation. You can hit several times and nearly kill. You know what? Go ahead and do that. So I've got units that can finish him off. There we go. Some units may start routing here in a moment. Steve, what are your chances of hitting? Okay, you have a pretty good chance of killing that guy. Who do I have left? I think it's just a few in the middle. The gremlin there. Got behind you, might actually do better. Now, I need something that can do not like Steve levels of damage, but a good amount. Let's see, the Dark Knight there. He might be the key here. I want the Dark Knight to go after, because Steve can one-shot this. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Use these guys to kill that. Use Steve to kill this. Dark Knights can then charge around and get this guy. And And then I could kill it with pretty much anybody else. Oh yeah, Jormag hasn't moved yet, I forgot. Okay, well then, is there anybody besides Jormag? Because I would rather send Jormag after, let's see, you can reach it if you alt target there. That won't hit friendlies, so yeah, this should be... I don't know how I'm threading this shot right between Jormag's legs there, but somehow that works. Okay. And then you can go out there and deal with that hero. Scrap Hermit can go. Gremlin can actually stay behind. I don't know what that hero's capable of, so to keep the low tier units away from it. And Steve can heal the tank, I guess, because he's got an extra action with killing momentum. Alright, and there's not really much she can do unless she sprints. Wonder if there's a way I can keep her from sprinting. Like, suppressing barrage can immobilize. I'm just gonna let her move. Oh, she didn't use it. Okay. That's interesting. Well, now she just dies. Okay, so enemy is fleeing the field. I probably want to say no, although I'm not sure what they have left. What is running? Oh, these guys down here. Yeah, let's finish them off. Steve, you've got a good shot. What's the odds there? Why is it not telling me the odds of hitting? Maybe it's 100? Cannonball. Okay, that was not nearly as bad as what I thought it was going to be after seeing the initial combat result. But we do need to get everyone into that outpost for healing. I did get my tank beat up pretty badly, so... Yeah, let's gather everyone in here. Actually, these guys didn't really need to be, but that's okay. I'll have this group go back down towards Denver for now. We'll see if these guys hesitate or if they just charge. I'm kind of hoping they hesitate a little bit because Steve's army needs a minute to heal, but I don't really know what they're going to do. I don't have a good prediction. Oh yeah, I had this other scout out here too. I'm gonna leave you probably kind of in this area. I'm still surprised this derelict workshop hasn't sent a thing after me. I'm wondering if my cities are just too far away. More heroes leveling up. Oh good, these are the ones that, she's actually the one that's gonna be dungeon delving here in a minute. I want to start getting more of these army leadership bonuses, strength training and that kind of stuff. You get another signature skill. Let's see, you're a heavy mage lock user. You know, you can never go wrong with the summon spells. Even after the nerf, they're still really good. So I'll take that, and we'll take strength training on you. And remains of all sorts of people have been captured. I should probably inspect them for any useful items. I don't like those, the ones that lower your movement. I don't think it's worth the 3 defense. Staff of Fire, no, nothing really great there. Just a regular old tier 1 Warhammer, don't really care about that. Although I may want to break some of this stuff down for Binding Essence. Did I build the... Have I built the item forge yet? I don't remember. Okay, he's actually got some decent stuff. Well, maybe mostly it's just a nightmare mount. But do I have anyone that could use that mount? Let me look. Kevin's got the spider mount, but I think I like the other one better. Kevin's also got a level up that I haven't used yet. Let's go ahead and grab endurance training. I love that one. Let's pick that up. Let's cycle through all my heroes and see which ones have mounts. Kevin has... She's got the bear. Yeah, Kevin's got the spider. I'm going to replace that spider with the nightmare. Okay. You go to my heroes. Find Ghost Man in the crypt. And we're going to sell his remains. And we're going to give Kevin a nightmare mount. There we go. The spider mounts are fine, but they annoy me because for some reason in the current build of the game, or at least a recent build of the game defaults to their jump movement, and you have to keep manually selecting walk, and it just annoys me enough that I generally just use a cooler looking mount. I think the fire horses just look cooler anyway. I just don't deal with it. Do they have anything in here that could chase this guy down? If they split off the dragon, they totally could. So I'm gonna move over here. We'll just keep an eye on the yellow dots and see if they move, because we know it's in them. And then this guy, he's fine here, although I may move him forward a little bit to give a bit more advanced warning, as I am planning to pull some units away from that fort there, or that city. Okay, Las Vegas is growing well. I have plenty of money. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the estate hall. Yeah, let's do it. Just keep that growth going strong. The more Vegas grows, the faster I build my army, because that's where all my units are coming out of now. I did not make the item forge yet, but you know what? I think I'm going to. I'm starting to collect enough heroes, fight them consistently enough, that I'm going to be able to get enough binding essence to make some cool stuff. So, yeah, why not? Let's pick it up. Province is being pillaged. Yes, I know that. Okay. Alright, let's head on to the next turn and see what adventures await. Primarily, I want to keep an eye on these guys over here. See if they stay where they are, or if they move back. Maybe getting their other army smacked around up in the north will give them some pause. Nope, no pause. They're just moving forward. Although not by much. I think they might be regrouping. Aw, dang. Didn't see those guys. I got a little too close to their borders, I think. Well, we'll see if I can get away. Oh, I forget you can't do that with those guys. Alright, well, that's not great. I really kind of need one of those. Watching that mountain pass. Alright, I'll build another one here quickly. They can be produced in like a moment. In fact, it'll probably finish on the next turn, just from the overflow production from the Dragoon. Okay. Actually, you know what? Make him the top priority. I really, really need something watching the area, that area up there. As for the rest of you guys, let's see if we can interrupt this little mess here. So this is basically tier 1 spam versus derelict workshop armies. Although not entirely tier 1 spam. There's some halfway decent units in here. Okay, let's do it this way. You guys got a shield unit, a charge unit, a couple archer units. We'll drop one of the Hound Masters from this group for the sake of better balancing the army, and we'll add that healer. Okay, then get you guys down here. That's probably the best army that I'm going to get down here. Then we're going to add another Hound Master, a whole bunch. You'll just do the doggy spam over here. Have all the extra hounds. Plus we'll throw in one of you and one of the pikes. There we go. And then everybody else is just extras, whatever I can throw together. Actually, Tell you what, I'm gonna split this guy out back this way, because I do want Harriers and Overseers generally near each other. Picking up some free units as I'm doing this would be pretty dang handy, so probably add this Mage Lock here, or add this Overseer here. Yeah, I could do that. And then have another Harrier go hang out with him. There we go. Alright, so who else do I want in that group? Somebody decent. Actually, you know what? Maybe just a pikeman? Yeah, I don't have a pikeman in that group, so... back you guys up a minute. Yeah, why not? Add a pikeman to that mix, and then I think probably as many mage locks as I can fit. I think I have one here, yeah. Okay, I got one there. Got another one here. And who's the next most decent unit that I have? Probably the Scrap Hermit. Yeah, let's get that Scrap Hermit in here for a shield. Okay, that's a decently put together army of mostly crap units, but hey, it's enough to stop this, so I'm gonna auto this. Maybe I get away with it. Yeah, I got away with it. Alright, cool. Got more draft for Vegas. That might have been enough to finish the production of the, oh, it was close. You know what? I'm gonna spend the 12 gold and just get him out on this turn. There we go. Yeah, need him on his way back up to the front line. Okay, they should heal there just fine. And then I'm gonna just use that crappy group to try to take this out. And some of them may die, but, well, we know how that speech goes. Alright, you guys... okay, heal here for now. Stay here and heal. Because they have to wait around and heal somewhere, at least for one more turn. Let's see, Texas gets another expansion here. Let's go ahead and pick up another farm for Texas. Yeah, right there. And then I got a place right outside the Mage Tower to heal. And I'm expanded towards it, so... we're gonna swap this guy out, so I have an extra Mage Lock back out here in case anything nasty shows up. The problem with this group is they can't heal in any of the intermediate terrain. This desolate terrain, they just won't heal at all. But can they make it there? They could make it back. Okay. Alright, that's my plan. They are going to head out on this turn. Because they're going to need a couple turns to get like to there, and then I can put them here, and then I can go do the Mage Tower on the turn following that. Okay. Meanwhile, we just kind of cross our fingers and hope that Jormag doesn't, or not Jormag, whatever the new next enemy is, doesn't come after me this turn. I am going to go ahead and annex this for the extra research, and probably, I probably need to get another Earth-shaped sand going. Watch her first, though, because I don't really need that tile to be sand right now. Okay. Let's get these guys back down to where they're somewhere useful. So they just keep bouncing back and forth here. Yeah, I got plenty of room to move them around, so I'm going to move Steve's army here, this group here, and Jormag there, I think. Yeah, they're not in danger of being attacked on this turn anyway. So right there, that works. That leaves me flexibility to move in either direction as needed. And I'm going to get these guys behind the city walls. Just out of range. And then you need to stay maybe like here? Just keep an eye on things that stay on the other side of the mountains. How are you guys doing there? Yeah, just wait. They can just wait. I've got stuff on the way. Alright, and then they just heal and heal and heal. Good gosh, that Phoenix has a lot of health to patch up. Denver's got more stuff to work on. Vegas produced the Observer. Okay, we can move on to the next turn. Just cross my fingers and hope that this dude doesn't send another massive army at me. I'm hoping he's reeling from that last fight for at least a couple turns, because I knocked out a lot of stuff, including some tier 5s, so... Yeah, he didn't... His turn did not take long, so it might be okay. And blue backed off. Okay, that's interesting. Looks like they're over here now. It probably just means the next wave will be that much more fun. Let's get you here so that you're healing. I'm gonna start summoning more tier 3s, I think. I'm wondering if I want to summon it with her, or if I'm good with the units she's got and relying on them. Yeah, let's go ahead and for this fight, I think these things have astral enemies in them. And these guys do electric damage, which is typically good against astral enemies. So I'm probably gonna want one in this group. Maybe more so than I even want the Dragoon. We'll see. I think I got 35 extra casting points. It'd be another 2 turns before I can summon another, but I should have time for that. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna summon one here, probably, and then I'll start summoning another, because they need next turn to heal, and I won't be done casting it on the next turn. It'll be done casting the turn after that. So I'm going to at least get one up here. This guy's a Materium Dragon anyway, so starting to get some units that can do different types of damage is probably worth it. And then in 2 turns I'll have another, and that will be when I'm sieging the Mage Tower, so I'll be able to spawn one on her if she needs it. And then you just gotta get back up over those mountains as quickly as possible. How are you guys doing? A little beat up, but nothing terrible. Okay, let's start moving in on that derelict workshop. This will not be a pleasant battle for them, but they can handle it. Yeah, and I don't have anyone who's super majorly beat up, so yeah, I'd say it's time for them to ship out. And I'm gonna leave these guys here in this outpost nearby just as like extra backup that can quickly run either this way or this way as needed. Meanwhile, they just continue to rest. And I don't really have a plan for these guys. I don't really have a plan to attack blue. Exiting my own territory to go after them right now seems pretty risky. And I kind of want to leave the derelict workshop over there because it's not bothering me. Well, at least I don't think it is. Okay, that one says it's... Okay, now it's bothering me. See, I had to say something. Okay, now it might be time to go break the derelict workshop now that they've taken an interest in attacking me. I think what I'll do is I'll move these armies back up north towards the derelict workshop, and then we'll see if this guy turns around, because I can keep an eye on him with my spy bots here. I'll know whether he comes back or not. Alright, let's go this way. If they want to be a problem, then they get crushed. Them's the rules. Excuse me, Jormag. I really would like to click on... Wait, hang on. Where am I? Oh, never mind. Okay, Steve's good there. Alright, that looks good for now. Probably I'm going to want some watchers over here too, because they'd be good against the units that he's going to have as well. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want these guys all over the place, actually. Yeah, you go continue on your way back up there. You guys continue waiting. And you can... I don't really know what I want this guy to do. You know, I think he's doing okay enough just keeping an eye on things over here. I'll probably leave him. Maybe leave him, like, here. Just comfortably on the mountains, but still within range to keep an eye on anything that might be coming from this direction. The problem with blue is that there's two different ways I can approach him, and I don't know which way is the best way. It feels like if I go north, he'll come at me through this mountain pass, but if I go this way, he sends stuff from this direction. I almost need two armies over here dealing with him. And I can't really spare that many units right now. Alright, you're for this little quest here. And so are you. So, go that way. Got a Scholars Guild in Texas. We need... we'll go ahead and grab the Masonic Hall. I'm going to need a Forester as well. But that's going to have to wait. Tower of True Sight might be nice, but it doesn't really give Texas a good view on anything. Texas doesn't really need it. We'll take the Masonic Hall for now. It's the Great Foundry 2. 10 gold and per adjacent mine, more gold and draft. The draft doesn't really matter, but the gold might. Let me see. I think I had plans to put it over here or something, but never really did. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. Yeah, Texas still needs another Forester, but before I go for that, kind of want... Shouldn't I be able to build a... Or did I already build a mint? Do I already have a mint in Texas? I do, okay. So I didn't really need that farm, but I didn't really need a quarry either. I mostly just needed to expand towards the Mage Tower, so that's fine. Alright. If I can get that spell early in the game before I start sieging anything, that Wizard Bombardment, it's going to make my life so much easier. Okay, I got the item Forge. This might come in handy. It's a decent investment up front, but having it available may be worthwhile. The basically emergency poured out. Channeling Chamber gives more casting points. You know what? I'm going to grab that. I'm going to need that. Okay. We can get a Town Hall upgrade here. That's worth doing. Make sure I can heal on that. Okay. What do I want next? You know what? I'm fine with just summoning the Watcher for now. What's this? Ward increases the resist magic attacks. That actually would be pretty handy. That actually would be very handy. Yeah, let's get that casting. Now, I don't want it right now. The Watcher's more immediately important, I think, or at least it might be. So we're gonna let the Watcher go first, but Warding Metals would be a very good one to pick up next. And I'm also going to have Meteor Arrows here. So, yeah, I'm going to have a lot of spells that I need to cast. Getting that Channeling Chamber up online quickly will be useful. Oh, what do we have here? Why are this freaking dragons coming? From a derelict workshop? Wait, what is this? I don't like that at all. It's going to take them a little bit longer to get to me, but I should be able to handle it, because it's not like they can cast spells or anything, but that's still not something you want to see. The thing is, where did they come from? Because I don't think a derelict workshop spawns fire dragons and chaos eaters, not that I'm aware of. Huh. Well, if I play my cards right, maybe... Oh, I don't have any, I don't have any overseers in that group, though. Can I get one quickly? Come on. There we go. It'd be a couple turns. And these guys are already out on their own trip. I was thinking maybe I could immobilize and subdue one of the Chaos Eaters, which would be pretty dang nice. But I can't with this setup. I don't have any overseers in here. Well, I'll move these guys up this way anyway. That's kind of why I left them here, so I'd have some extra throwaway units if something unexpected happened. Alright, and then you guys go here and take that last little bit of healing before charging headfirst into a mage tower. What else do I need for this army? This army needs some units to block. They need like at least one shield unit. I think maybe summoning... I think I'll keep them here and then just summon like a stone golem with them. And then just try to shoot my way through that fight mostly. Probably can manage that. Alright, as for you, move forward again, but maybe not so far as you were last time. We'll be comfortable there. Alright, I will probably get attacked the moment I set foot into this derelict workshop's territory. I do wish I had an outpost down here. Maybe I can run a unit down and build one real quick and then get back. Just anything to extend my borders out even a little bit to get some healing, like right there would be good. That one wouldn't matter as much unless I knocked out the mountains. Let's see, you're not even on a mount, are you? Kevin is. Kevin could do it faster. Okay, we'll do that. Swap places with your armies. Alright, Kevin, we need you, buddy. Oh, can't just... Ah, frick. There's already an outpost there. I can't do that. Having one there would be good, but I need to knock out... Now, these guys are just going to have to do without. Maybe what I could do is... No, I can't really do that either. These aren't really configured correctly. I could... I think I could get rid of the silver tongue fruit and get it here, but I don't really want to do that, so... We'll, I'll leave Kevin here for a turn, because I know he can get back. So he'll follow them for a minute and maybe try to set one up here. As long as I can get one somewhere along this front line here, it would help this army out immensely. For the moment, I will go ahead and have them kind of poke their noses into enemy territory here and see how the derelict workshop responds. And then if blue is still down there, it looks like he moved away. So hopefully he's going after other dragons. I think I can go after this derelict workshop now. These guys, I'm not sure what they're doing. It looks like maybe they're trying to chase down my bird. They won't be able to. Although I am going to move back just a bit. Let's go ahead and take this out. It's nothing scary on that tile, so now's the time. And Jormag does have true sight, so I don't have to worry about anything hiding. This honestly should be a very easy battle. Honestly, I think I took more damage than I needed to there, but that's alright. What do we got? We got a shield? A pretty good shield. Holy crap, that's a very good shield. Also an ironclad? Okay, I can make those anyway, but that's fine. I guess you can come over here. The more the merrier, I suppose. I don't think I have ironclads out here on this eastern. I got one. Okay. Jormag's army can't quite make it back into healing range, but at least those guys can. Well, most likely get attacked. Why don't you guys swap places? Because you need healing more than this one does. There we go. Okay. These guys will probably go after them. That's fine. One less derelict workshop I have to deal with. Pretty much the name of this game is one less derelict workshop that I have to deal with. They're freaking everywhere. Alright, meteor arrows is done. And we can get construct great bombard. Did I already research tremor ritual? Because if I haven't, I need that to show up. Great bombard's a good one though, so I'll go ahead and grab it. Because I'm gonna want that too eventually. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to get my Balor. Throne City loses a population for it, but heck, who cares? It's a frickin' Balor. I think he's gonna go with Steve. I think that's gonna be Steve's buddy. Yeah, he's Steve's buddy. He might swing by here though and help break this stuff on his way. Yeah, I think these guys are screwed now. Alright. He's a special Balor too. He charges himself up as time goes on. Okay, so Arcane Observatory, 6 vision range and true sight. The recall spell. Just in case Steve has another accident, that's worth picking up. I'll probably end up just grabbing all of these. See, some of them, like the defensive ones, like stone walls and stuff, they don't really matter right now. City needs a research post for an academy. I haven't picked up one of those yet. Maybe it would be worth... Do I have... That counts as a quarry. This counts as a quarry. Do I have anything that counts as a... No, I only have one conduit in this city. I might swap this to a research post just so I can build that building, and then I'll turn it back. So which one of these would be more useful? The true sight one or the teleportation circle? More immediately? Probably neither of them. I think I'll just do some city defense upgrades, just on the off chance something does get through. You know what? We'll take this. I've got money to throw away right now, although I don't really have a lot. My gold income is starting to drop off a tad bit. Let's get the Masonic Hall. That one's more production than if I produce merchandise. I'm making more gold that way. Yeah, I have kind of built a lot of units really quickly here, so maybe I need to slow down on unit production. I've got a decent chunk of gold, but it won't last forever. Although, I'll probably lose some units here before too much longer, so... Ooh, cities gain 3 mana for each resource node in their domain. I probably need to take that early. That adds up quite a bit. Oh, that cost me more... Oh, it was the Balor that cost me so much. Okay, I need to leave room for the siege stuff. I've got time, I don't need it yet, so that's fine, but... That may have not been a wise choice, because I already have plenty of mana right now. Although, I guess it just gives me more liberty to spam watchers. Alright, I'm fine with it. It'll work out. Probably. What's the worst that could happen? I lose the game? You never know. I'm actually shocked that I haven't lost an on-camera game yet. I've lost off-camera games before. I've had a couple that I've gotten wrecked, so I'm gonna attribute it to dumb luck, if I'm being perfectly honest. Actually, what I could attribute it to, yeah, I'll do the quest. What I should probably attribute it to, honestly, is you guys, because you help me catch mistakes and fix them. So there's that. Okay, I think this is probably enough firepower to break these guys everything. Let's do it. Says it's a safe battle. I would certainly hope so. They do have a tier 4 in there, Tyrant Knight, but honestly, as far as tier 4s go, they're manageable if you know how to deal with them. Which, let's be honest, this group probably doesn't, but we'll find out. Yeah, see, we don't need to lose a Dragoon here. We did... Oh, we imprisoned a dog. I know. I can do better than that. Okay, just need them to come to me. Also want to feed the Balor. This guy does have that ability where as he kills things, he charges up, increasing his HP and damage percent output by up to 50. I do need to goad them into attacking something, and I forgot that I was going to get a shield unit of some sort for that purpose, so I guess the Balor is going to be the frontliner? I don't really have a better option, so... Actually, I'm going to try to get that Tyrant Knight to come closer by alt-targeting. Ooh, just out of range. Not quite enough. He's got the perfect range. Okay, let's do this. Since I know how far he can reach... We'll stay just outside of his range. The Balor can fly over and get in front real quick if he needs to, so... Okay, from here I think I can hit stuff. I can hit two things, actually. That guy's trying to flank. That's probably fine. Tyrant Knight has moved over there to where he can try to hit the cannons. Alright, he can reach those cannons, but he can't reach this one. So what I can do is... This cannon I can use like this. Come on, it's being finicky. There we go. I can barely nick the hero with it, which I will do because they can't really respond to that, and that should get them to charge. And then I just back these guys up by one space each, and the Tyrant Knight still can't do anything. I do need to keep an eye out on these guys over here, but they honestly, it's not a lot of damage output, so I'm not too terribly worried. Yeah. I think I can just shake them off when they come in. Honestly, that dog would be easy pickings for the Balor, but there's honestly bigger fish for him to fry, so we'll see. Deals damage in a 4-hex line. I wonder if... I want to check something. That would almost kill him. I think I could turn him on his own buddy. Oh wait, no, Berserk doesn't do that. Okay. What I could do is move the tank slightly. Do a barrage attack. I think I just need damage here, so it doesn't need to be anything fancy. All it needs to be is just a little bit of damage, and then this guy gets 2 kills right here. Power from Slaughter, here we go. And then one last thing, suppressing barrage. I'm going to try to lock some of these guys in place if I can. Matter of fact, let's use the bigger one, pinning barrage. On that whole army right there. Okay, I think I immobilized most of them. I might have immobilized all of them. Nope, that guy got through. Okay, good. The Tyrant Knight has walked right in the middle of everything. He is exactly where we want him now. Now I want to use, let's see, I think it's Sundering Shot. And I want to weaken this guy. In fact, let me do this with the cannon while he's nice and lined up. Okay, there we go. Then I push it back, sundering his defense all the way, and should be able to pretty easily kill him. I think, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Where's the designate target? There we go. There we go. Now he's dead. And then I'll just have him go up and melee attack that. And the Balor's left. Excellent. More power from Slaughter. I don't think these guys are in any huge threat. They're out of range of that, so I'm just going to have them in their turn. They've still got their shot, too, so... Oh, you got a teleport. Okay. Well, sir, you've made a mistake. Easy. And some, I think like 4 units that my Balor took out in the fight, so that's nice. Oh, hey, look. Nail the butcher's body to Washington, D.C.'s gates to demonstrate your supremacy. I think this is probably against some sort of law, but we're going to do it anyway. I could really use that nice big boost of Imperium right now. All right, pal, you did great. Continue heading west. And then I guess all these armies also probably should head to the west. Part of me wants to keep them here just until this wizard tower is dealt with, but I'm actually doing that on this turn, so we can find out what's in here. And I wonder if do I have enough for earth-shaped sand on this turn? Because if I do, I could get rid of... I should be able to get rid of the nasty side effects of the volcanic terrain with that. But those should also work in my favor just as they work against me. So I'm going to leave it the way it is, and I'm just going to try with this group and see what's in here. Okay, it's a Lost Wizard group. Yeah, that's definitely, I spend mana, which I'm gonna absolutely do. Okay, I'm gonna get one of those eyeball guys in here for this one. Probably want to keep all my tier 4s. I'm not really sure which of these two I want to get rid of. Both are good. The Mage Lock can deal out a lot of damage, but it just takes some setup. We'll go with higher tiers for this one, I think. I think we'll leave the Dragoon in, because the main reason is because the Dragoon can help lock down those Lost Wizards, whereas the Mage Lock can't. And he's fast. So yeah, I'm gonna drop the Mage Lock and we'll summon a Watcher here. And I think that's just a better option for this. Oof, a lot of dragons in here, but only one Lost Wizard. I'm actually okay with that. I'm almost certain auto combat will go terribly, but... Oh man, I'm tempted to take that if it wasn't for the fact that I can't get that Exemplar back. I don't want to lose that unit. If I had lost the Dragoon or the Watcher, I would have probably taken that. But no, I want to keep that. I want to keep that shield unit. It's too good for helping to protect. Too good for helping to protect my my Mage Locks. All right. You know, I don't think I've ever done one of these battles in manual combat before. This place looks cool. All right. Well, we got plenty of dragons. I need to know what I'm dealing with here. Omni Attunement. The defending Lost Wizard hungers for forbidden knowledge and ancient spells. Every time a spell is cast, it gains 3 random positive status effects. Okay. So what I'm hearing here is kill him fast and then spam spells. Then we got Volcanic Eruption active, of course. All defending units have Sundered Resistance and Sundered Defense. Okay. I'm gonna try to go after him quickly then. I may be able to just cut my way through the dragons. I've at least got some magic damage on this guy. Yeah, you know what? You can stand there because you'll be in the shield range. I think I'm going to go all in on this side here. I've also got resurrect ability on that hero. I need to remember I have access to that. Now, can you summon this in some weird spot that they'll try to actually do something about it? Like right there. Okay, kind of figured that dragon would AoE those guys, that's fine. And yes, they are trying to kill that thing. Excellent. So I don't want to cast any spells yet. So I don't want to give that Lost Wizard buffs. Unless it's a spell that does more harm than any combination of random buffs would do good. Psychic Gaze. This is the thing that can stun units. It arcs them. Would love to land a stun on that dragon, but I'm not confident that I can pull that off. So I might have him just do damage. It does mark them though, so that's still useful. Let's see, he can blow right past the dragon and then shoot it in the back, which is probably what I'm going to have him do. Although it's acting like the dragon could hit him on the way through. I don't think it should be able to, though. He can come pretty close to getting to the Lost Wizard. And getting... Ooh, I wonder if she sprints. Can she make it all the way through? I don't think so. Not with the dragon in the way. But if I could kill the dragon... Or... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... I need to know how far this guy can move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I couldn't quite get there. I would love to get her here on that tile, because she would block the spell breakers, she would block the Lost Wizard from doing its range attack, which I really don't want it to be able to do on this turn. I think if I kill the dragon, I could get units through, so that's probably my primary goal here. Psychic Gaze does do a lot of damage, even if it doesn't stun, so I'm going to use it. Oh, I did get the stun. All right, well, happy day then. Okay, let's just blast our way through that then, and I think the Eagle Rider can Probably want to stay outside of that nasty stuff, but... What does this do? Arc fire? That's through ending their turn. Okay, it's not too terrible. I just want to get through him. Maybe the giant can use volcanic. No, that would really help here. Giant's kind of blocked off. Might have him go off on his own over here and see how he does. The problem is I can't really... It's this crappy terrain here. I wish I could get rid of it. It's kind of in the way, and I don't want to cast spells because unless there's something really good in here. See, even if the dragon dies, I don't think that I can get her. Oh wait, no. If the dragon dies, she could shortcut through this instead of going around. No, that doesn't make a difference. I don't think there's any way I can get her to that tile. I can maybe mess up that guy pretty good, which is probably worth it, honestly. Okay, that's the new plan. We'll go into the nasty terrain. Oh, I could have killed him in one hit, so I didn't actually need to put that guy in there, but that's okay. I'm gonna go here with these guys. We'll just shoot this spellbreaker in the back. And then she can go all the way up through here. I'm gonna have her go ahead and use the mark target. And I can at least kill these guys before they do any more damage. And that leaves her sprint active. And this guy I don't think actually threatens the wizard in any way, but I'm going to put him over here anyway. Because it kind of makes him vulnerable, and I would rather have units try to kill him than anybody else here. So... That dragon went down pretty easily, though, so that's probably a good sign. And the moment I drop this thing, I can start freely casting spells. But I'm going to avoid it on this turn. Plus, they might still try to kill that tower, so that's good. Alright, I'm going to leave my giant here, hoping somebody goes after him, because if they do, I can probably assist with those two units. So I think this is good. Okay, he went after the tower, that's fine. He's gonna go after the Dragoon. Honestly, didn't do a lot of damage, so that's good. Okay, that's about as good as I could have hoped for here, I think. So let's mess this dragon up. Starting by sundering his defense and trying to apply misfortune. Okay, can the giant kill? It looks like he can. Okay, big smash, there we go. They're doing a good job protecting that wizard. I think my plan may not really pan out just because I can't frickin' get to him. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. As long as I'm not... Okay, here's an idea. I go here with this guy. Embolden allies, gets rally and 2 strengthened for my units. And then try to break this guy down a bit. This is where I'm very tempted to use a spell, because I think if I use a spell here, I could kill that dragon if I used a designate target. But it was going to give that guy random buffs, and I don't know how I feel about that. And he still hasn't even used Greater Phase yet. Definitely will want to hit him with that unit first. How much damage can he do if he attacks me? I'm gonna go for it on this guy. Actually, hang on. You can just run around, right? So he'll just greater phase, though, if I do that. Okay. We're gonna risk it and try to take out the dragon. I hope this will be enough. It's not going to. Crap. What buffs did he get? He got 3 status protection. That's not bad. I wasn't planning on trying to hit him with any status effects, so that at least doesn't really hurt me that much. He's got a chance to sunder defense, but they can cancel retaliation. Probably want to cancel retaliation first. And then if I can get enough sundered defense, he might actually kill this. Nope, not quite. Oh, we were so close. Alright, well, I will move you over here just to spread out. I just don't want the hero to die. That would be bad. Okay, don't kill him either. Okay, hero's still alive. We're good. Barely. Frick. Okay, that enemy unit's in a 1 hex radius, so this... Nope, there's that status protection coming into play, but isn't really banking on it working anyway. Nope, I just need to get these guys up here to help. I do have... Wait, why can't I use restoration? In enemy zone of control? Okay, I could sprint out of that if worse comes to worse. Gosh, man, this wizard needs to die, but he's going to be the last one to go down. Alright, let's sunder this thing's defense just to get it off of me. I think I've given up on taking the wizard out first. They've just done a really good job protecting him. I will move you up this direction because it looks like that's kind of getting behind him a little more. I'll put a tower right here because why not, I guess? Or, well, yeah. Do you guys have your guns back? You do. But you can't really get through all that crap very easily. See, I'm a little worried that I lose this guy here. He does have that lightning weakness, so we can hit him with that. If I move here, I think I'm flanking. And I may actually be able to kill that. Yeah, I think I can. Oh, unless I get stunned. Dang. Okay. Okay, now seems like the appropriate time to sprint. Because not only can it allow me to move, but I can move and still heal on the same turn. Get rid of poisoned and hopefully live to fight another day there. And I think I just need to kill this thing. At risk to the Dragoon's own health. Yes. Why don't you leave your flank wide open there? Okay. Now, he can kill the Dragoon, that's fine. I don't care. Because I can replace them. If all I lose out of clearing this is a Dragoon, I might not even lose that. Oh, never mind. Okay, spoke too soon. But that's fine. If all I lose out of this is the Dragoon, I'm more than okay with that. Okay, we'll sunder his defense. We'll do this. Give him some more marked. Hit him in the back. And I think I can maybe finish him here. Yeah. Get him. Alright, cool. We got it. That's a better result, because I can replace the Dragoon easily. Undying Obsession, Aftermath. What do we want here? I could get the Staff of the Magi. That's a pretty good magic staff. Don't have anyone that can use it, but maybe I will eventually. I could get a crap ton of gold. Another Phoenix. Ooh. Or a bunch of Imperium. I might take the Phoenix. That's not something I can get normally. Yeah, I think I gotta take that Phoenix. That's cool. That's a cool unit. Okay. Cool. That actually fits right in with that army. I think they look good. Alright, and then all we need to do is have Texas grow a little more, and we can get the Mage's Tower. While I'm here, I'll go ahead and deal with these Chaos Eaters, because I can just move to this spot and heal a bit. No signs of movement out. Okay, maybe some signs of movement out there. Nobody attacked me here. So I'm going to try to be sneaky with Kevin here and get an outpost planted. Maybe on this tile, actually. It's actually kind of a little bit difficult because I think I would like to put a city here. It's not a bad place for one. Actually, I think this spot here, that might be a good spot for a city, right on that tile where they're at. So I think I'm gonna put an outpost there and then maybe begin upgrading it towards the city. Now why can't I? Oh, it's because there's city ruins here. Okay, you know what? Fine, Kevin. You know what? Put it here then. I don't care. Right now, I just need it temporarily. Is that a legal spot? Okay, then do it there. I don't care. Just build it somewhere. Alright, we can get warding metals cast. Probably should have done that before going in the last battle, because it would have helped my Eagle Rider, but that's okay. And then I definitely want to get Earth-shaped sand up, because we'll have that outpost coming to help these guys out. So, for the moment, there's actually not a lot in there, it looks like, so they might be okay. I might not have even needed to bring Kevin down here for that, but you know what? It's alright. Great Bombard is done. And let's see, we got Destabilized Mana Core. Pyroclastic Eruption, Scry Enemy. I want to close this and see what spells I have. Because do I have Sanity, Blaze of the Horde, Curse of Misfortune? Where can I see the siege spells that I have access to? Because they wouldn't show up in combat. Yeah, where can I look at that? I'm actually not sure. Where would if you have siege spells, where would they be based? Because they're not a combat spell. They're not an active spell. I don't think they fall under world map spells, do they? I'm basically wondering if I already researched, what's the Materium spell. I can just look at it, actually. I can just look it up this way. I forget what it's called. Tome of Terramancy, Tremor Ritual. I don't have that yet, but I want it. I think I'm going to shuffle this research and try again. I got plenty of mana. I don't really want to create more desolate terrain on this map, so probably won't do Pyroclastic Eruption. Destabilized Mana Core is tempting. What does Disrupted do? Enchantments are temporarily disabled. Yeah, that's a good one. But I think I really want Tremor Rich. You know what? I got one more research cycle after this. I do kind of want that, so I'm going to take it. I'm not sieging anything like right now anyways, so it's alright. I can wait. Now I have a massive surplus of Mage Lock cannons, which also can help with sieges. So how many do I have up here? I got, like, I don't have many over there. So I'm going to send most of those, because I think Steve's already got some. I'm going to send at least 2 that way. Steve, I think, only has 1 Dreadnought over there. So, like, these guys are going to go down here. And I'll send a Dragoon over Steve's way, too, because I can make them more quickly and easily in the east. Yeah, I'm going to send most of this stuff over to Steve. Because I can build up forces in the east a little bit quicker and easier than I can out west. And I kind of need to guard 2 different points out west if I'm going to advance through one or the other. Alright, let's see, you're on Autumn Ferry. Oh man, you would actually be better out on the west side too, I think. It doesn't matter that much now, though, that I can get the Watchers. But I'm tempted to send that Autumn Ferry out Steve's way. It would be a nice AoE to have on hand against that dragon. What are your resistances? Yeah, they're neutral to shock, but they do shock damage. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I think that would be... Oh, no, wait. No, I'm gonna leave her here. She's just as useful against Materium Dragon, because he's got a ton of defense, generally. So having units, a mix of units that can do some lightning damage out here is fine. That's okay. So I'll leave her. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Can I recruit another hero yet? Hero cap. 12 turns for the next increase, and I don't really want to spend Imperium on it, so... Alright, we'll leave these guys here. These guys can all fall back into my own territory. That guy is pretty determined to go after that bird, so I think I'm just going to use the bird and lure him down this way towards my guys. And then I'll just beat him up. Yeah. No movement from blue in the west on this turn. Let's fall back to the outpost. Just for healing for now. Yeah, Steve's army could really use some better units. They could use some touch-up over there. I feel like this is easily my more powerful groups over here in the east. You guys can actually camp there for now. And you are doing just fine where you're at. So I'll leave you there. One of the unknown rulers is now at 32 out of 145 on this, so they're not close to winning the game, but they're like a 1/7 of the way there. Worth keeping an eye on that. Right, for this turn, you guys wait. Gosh, if I only had an Overseer here, and yeah, it would take too long to get him up there. I can't have him wait around that long. I would just love a chance at subduing one of those Chaos Eaters. But it's just not going to pan out. Okay, back to Vegas for more production. Anything that boosts general resource income, spells, or research is fine, so we'll get a library. City should grow soon-ish, I think. Oh, it already has. Alright, let's grab another quarry, I think. Yeah, let's go with the quarry. Because then I can get things for like the lodestone foundry, and it'll lead into other stuff. I'll queue up one of those. Okay, and then, okay, good. Air fort increased in size for this one. What do we want to build next? I should probably decide that, and then I can decide what to make. I think another farm would be good for this city, so probably do that. I'll start filling this in here. This probably will need to be a forester because I'm more limited on those, so we'll add a farm there. And then that will allow me to build a tavern on the next turn, as well as a market, keep that gold income up. Yeah, we'll do both of those. No, not a mana forge. It moved on me. There we go. And I could use a quarry there too. The city could use production. Alright, you got, ooh, this is a tough call. I really, really like Blink on charge units. I think I gotta take Blink here. I love Blink. I kind of would like her to have a summon option too, but Blink is extremely useful. And there's endurance training for her army. Alright, I am going to probably get the siege upgrades now before I forget to grab them. This is one that I'm definitely going to want. I love Resourceful Vigor. It's extremely useful while sieging, because you just heal passively in enemy territory while you're holding still. But I do want Siege Masters first. I've got plenty of Imperium at the moment, so let's go ahead and get these in play so that I just don't forget about them. That way, when I do go for a siege, I am now going to be officially ready. What do you have? Ooh, hang on. Oh, I thought that was the breastplate of the champion. It says the same art for it, which is a very good item. Decent great axe charge unit, but my charge unit is mounted, so this guy doesn't really have anything that I want or need. Although I probably should check to make sure that all my heroes at least have some sort of chest item. Yeah, they do, so he can stay in the crypt for now. Alright, let's end the turn, and hopefully I can clear all this. I won't be able to clear that, holy crap, but hopefully I can get rid of the derelict workshop. Fingers crossed that it doesn't spawn anything on this turn. That would be annoying, but it does happen. Oh, I forgot that Archon Blood's right out there. I need to see if I can grab that. That'll be the next thing I think Air Fort reaches for. Try to get the Archon Blood before he does. In fact, just getting a line of my territory going in this direction would be advantageous. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they, you know? I'm gonna have to back off. Let's build some walls, I guess. Oh wait, grab this. Yes, that's fine. Build palisade walls. And fall back. We're gonna need that army to split off from the rest. It should split off from the rest because I'm leaving their territory, so it might even just try to pillage the farm. I'm hoping that goads it or lures it into doing so. And then I can just take them separately. Kevin needs to go back to be with his army and prepare for the invasion up there. I believe these armies can handle things. If I really need to, I can try to summon help for them, but I'm hoping I can get by without. Alright, and then how about you guys? Yeah, this group was going west to help Steve. No sign of anything in the immediate area. Although, I'm going to leave the Balor in that city. I need to be extra careful with him until he's with Steve's group. It looks like these guys want to chase, which is fine. I will lead them to the outpost. I'll leave these guys here, and I'll bring the bird down. I'm just basically luring them straight here, so yeah, that's fine. As long as he's in behind the walls, they can't touch him. Okay, is this group powerful enough to handle this as they are? They're a little beat up, but should be not too terrible. Low risk battle. It's really just the Chaos Eaters that are a problem. I think I can handle this. Yeah, they got it. Alright, may as well clear that out. That gives Texas a nice chunk of food, which would give me the Mage's Tower that much faster. Alright. I like the sound of that. Okay, and with that, Sharon's army can head back to the front lines, along with some new Mage-Lock buddies. That Mage's Tower is going to be very, very nice to have. I think I was sending these cannons. These cannons were going with her. Yeah, they were going back this way. Good on most of these units. Still no sign of any armies advancing, so I think I've got time here. Everybody looks good. Not seeing anything sneaking up on me. And Steve's army's where they still need to be. I do have another Overseer, so we'll try to get him up here. Outpost is doing its thing. Yeah, this might end up becoming a city at some point, but for now, we're capped out at 5 cities. I'm going to keep it that way for the moment. Okay, what can Texas make? On the next turn, it can get the Ironclad Citadel, but I could get part of it done and then the cost would be refunded. I probably need to decide if I want to build this great foundry somewhere. It counts as a mine. The Reamer Manufacturing Center or whatever, that counts as a mine. It gets draft per adjacent quarry, forester, or mine. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this city the way it is for now. Honestly, Texas could probably just produce merchandise on this turn and be fine. I might start working on that Ironclad Citadel on the next turn. But for now, we're good. Because once it hits 15 pop, it'll get a boost for it. And then back to DC. Probably, I want to look at the, I'm going to look at the items that I can create on this turn. Let's see, we got, I think I'm going to let the city generate gold for a minute. You know, I will add some defenses to it, just on the off chance, because it is my capital. So just on the offense, something kind of sneaks through a little bit. Adding some defenses there is probably a good idea. Texas can produce merchandise for now. I think they're good. Come on, I want that to go away. There we go. And Imperium-wise, I'm looking good. All right. I think that's it for this turn. I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, the item forge. I wanted to look at this. So what can I make? A new gun might be fun. Can you make guns? I don't think I ever have tried before. You can make dragon claws. So you should be able to make guns. Oh yeah, heavy range. There we go. Mage lock. Yeah, sure. Let's see what we can do with this, just for fun. You could do... Ooh, higher crit chance. I like that on a mage lock rifle. Inflict, slowed, taunted, weakened. The inflict abilities maybe not quite as much something that I would want to go for with a single hit attack that's basically just designed to hurt as much as possible. Inflict condemned, bleeding, hero, animal, infecting. That might be kind of fun. Frenzy generally works better with multi-hit attacks, so maybe not Frenzy so much. 30% crit chance would require another Rainbow Clover. I think the crit chance is kind of the obvious thing here. And then just kind of like whatever else I want to throw on with it. Inflicting Condemned is always good. Inflicting Distracted, maybe Distracted, because that can make follow-up shots from other mage locks do a bunch more damage too. So I'm thinking crit chance. I'm thinking maybe Hero Slayer. That could be fun. Probably that and Distracted. Yeah, because I don't think Frenzy is super helpful for a single shot weapon. I like having that on multi-hits. Yeah, sure, why not? We seem to run into heroes a lot, so... Oh, that is maxing it out, okay. Yeah, sure. Hero plus 20% crit chance. That could really mess up somebody, so... Yeah, Sniping Hero's Bane. Okay, so we need 300 Binding Essence. I've never made a custom rifle like this before, so this is kind of fun. Let's go into my arsenal and start breaking stuff. Just old crappy things that we don't need. Actually, does everyone have a helmet? I'm actually not sure that everyone has a helmet. I can disenchant some horses. Not sure how that works. The barbed shield. Do I have someone with a repeating melee attack? Because if I do, I can think of a pretty good item I could make for them. But I don't think I do. Although, it would probably be a nice thing to have, that I think of it. Maybe we could turn Kevin into something like that. Staff of Decay I'm not using. Cosmic Orb is pretty good. It's a tier 3, I'll hang on to it. The bow I'm not using. I would probably just make my own if I wanted one. Alright, Sniping Hero's Bane. Sure, why not? We'll make Steve a custom gun just for fun. There's probably something better I could have made, but I've got other heroes in my crypt that I can get more Binding Essence from, so I'm sure it's fine. Meanwhile, this gets closer and closer. I would really love to know where these guys came from. It just seems weird that it would be that derelict workshop up there, but I do recall it saying it was sending something at me, and they've stopped. Now I'm really confused as to what they're doing. Okay, I got destabilized mana core. That's... I don't really need. This is a good one. It's a 2 hex radius that just does a bunch of fire damage. It can slow down units, set them on fire. But I really want that big siege option. I've already got other stuff that can potentially immobilize units and does... Yeah, I've got that big bombardment spell. I'm gonna shuffle this. Seismic Shock doesn't really help me. Do I shuffle it again? Do I keep shuffling? This is a good spell. Crushing Earth. Target enemy unit that is tier 3 or lower has a chance of instantly dying. If it resists, it is stunned and sustains physical damage. That's really good. I think I'll grab that. It does only work on tier 3 or lower, but I can still make that work for me, I think. The other one is Meteor Shower. Random enemies get hit by meteors. Last 3 turns. I think I could see this being useful in a pinch against something, so... Because 40 physical damage is a lot, and gets a guaranteed stun on top of that. I'll take it. Again, not sieging yet, so I don't really need to force it to try to find the spell I'm looking for. Alright, these guys are coming this way, and unfortunately, I brought friends with them. They won't... I'm gonna wait a turn on this. Because these guys are just randomly patrolling. They just so happen to wander over here. But they won't come out of their borders to attack me. This guy will probably try to siege the farm. And these guys should move off. So I can isolate them. I am going to step kind of more towards the backside of my outpost here. Just to get a little further away. But I don't think I need to actually do anything about them right now. Alright, and Kevin is back with his group. I need to be careful moving her through here because I don't want to walk in range of all that crap. So I might just go here for now, just to make dang sure they can't reach me. They're not smart enough to split up. They shouldn't be, so this is as far as I want to go with them. And then on the next turn, I should be able to regroup all my most powerful armies together. I am going to go ahead and start producing the Ironclad Citadel in Texas. And I can keep moving these guys over here. Nothing from blue yet, so... Although I do have these guys moving in on my turf now. Probably... I need to probably go ahead and kill them. These armies should be able to, but I'm going to hold off, probably, because I want this Balor to get up here. They can't reach it anyway on this turn, so I want to add that Balor to Steve's army. There he is. They're all healed up, so we're good there. Let's do that. Steve can also have the tier 4. I'll leave that shield unit in there with them. Just to give some defense. So I've got a shock unit. The Balor is kind of can do a little bit of everything. The Giant's effectively a shock unit with other options. A shield unit, Steve, the rifleman. Keep the Mage Lock because of the strategic options it gives. And then either the Gremlin or the Mage Lock. Probably the Gremlin because Steve's already got a rifle, so we'll do that. I know I have another army here that could benefit from having an extra Mage Lock, so we'll do that. Actually, we'll drop the Mage Lock that isn't part of my IRS race, because mine are better, I think. Better designed for what I need them to do. I'll just add the carry-on bird to that, and then these guys can all go out of the walls for now, just in case something can reach Steve. And we got lots of other backup coming, but it's going to take a little bit longer to reach the front line. Okay, you guys are good there. I think you're good here. Still nothing out here, although there's a lot. It looks like they've got a lot grouping up in their town, so we may be in for a fight there. I need to keep summoning stuff, or casting spells. We'll get meteor arrows next. That'll add more firepower to my riflemen. And I think, yeah, I'll just do that for now, and then once that's done, I'll probably start summoning tons of those Watchers, if I can. Kevin is good there for now. These guys are good here. you can stay in the fort. I think mostly it's kind of a hold position and wait game right now. Although I think once that wizard tower is in my borders, I am going to make a push at Father's Rest. I think we'll be ready for it by then. Especially if I start expanding the borders of the city out as it grows, which it grows again on the next turn. Which also means I probably need to have Earth-shaped sand ready. So I'll get that casting, but I am going to go back to meteor arrows and make sure that's done next. And Washington, D.C. is requesting production. I could just do Beacon of Valor. It probably won't matter. You know what? I'll get the Academy now, because I did switch that to a research post, so I'll get that. And we are at the end of the turn. And most likely at the end of the episode. I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I kind of like to leave off at the end of a turn, so that if there's anything you caught that I should do during this turn, let me know. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Thanks for your patience with me being gone last week. It was really cool to get to see the solar eclipse. I'm lucky enough to have gotten to see it twice now in my lifetime, so maybe again sometime in the future, but it sounds like it could be a little ways off based on where I live. But thanks for watching, and thank you for your patience, and I appreciate all the feedback, comments, and support, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in the next episode. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Roderick, Sarah Feingold, and Tibby and Army. Thanks so much, everybody.